Hello and welcome to Your English Buddy. Today we're learning how to make small talk. Simple, natural English sentences that help you start conversations and keep them flowing easily. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends and family. It really supports us. Small talk isn't about deep ideas. It's about making people feel comfortable. It's about connection. The first step to friendship or professional communication. Let's begin slowly. Imagine you meet someone for the first time, maybe at school, at work, or even online. You want to sound warm, confident, and natural. You can start with a smile and a simple greeting. Hi, how are you? It's simple, but powerful. It opens the door to friendly talk. You can also say, "Hey, how's it going?" This sounds relaxed, casual, and friendly. Or if you're meeting someone new, you can say, "Nice to meet you." That one sentence already shows respect and kindness. Sometimes you meet someone you've already seen before. Then you can say, "Good to see you again." It tells them you remember and appreciate them. When someone asks you, "How are you?" you don't always have to answer the same way. Instead of, "I'm fine," try different natural replies. You can say, "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" Or, "Doing well, thank you. What about yourself?" These make you sound genuine and interested. Small talk is not about long answers. It's about rhythm. Ask, answer, and return the question. Now imagine you're meeting someone early in the morning. You can say, "Good morning! How's your day starting?" It feels personal and friendly. If it's afternoon, "Good afternoon! How's your day been so far?" Or in the evening, "Good evening! Long day." These little changes show emotional intelligence. They make your conversation sound alive. Sometimes, people love when you notice small things. For example, if you see someone drinking coffee, you can say, "That coffee smells good! I could use one too." That's small talk. It's natural, friendly, and opens a moment to connect. Or maybe you notice the weather. It's a classic, but still useful. You can say, "Beautiful day today, isn't it?" Or, "It's been so hot lately." These weather sentences are not just about the weather. They're gentle openings for connection. Another way to start small talk is to use the environment. Look around you. If you're at work, say, "The office feels quiet today." Or, "Everyone seems busy this morning." At school, you can say, "Did you understand that last topic?" Or, "I like your notes. They look so neat." Each of these creates space for a short, friendly reply. And that's the goal of small talk. Small talk helps people relax before real conversation begins. Now let's go a little deeper. Imagine you meet someone in an elevator or while waiting in line. The best small talk feels easy and honest. You can say, "This line is taking forever, isn't it?" Or, "I always come here around this time. It's usually less crowded." You're not complaining. You're inviting conversation. Or, when you meet someone in a cafe, say, "This place has great coffee." Or, "I love the music they play here." Simple comments build connections. Small talk works everywhere. In school, at work, at a party, even during travel. It's universal. You can also use small talk to show care. For example, if someone looks tired, "You look like you've had a busy day." It shows empathy. If someone looks happy, "You seem in a good mood today." If they're wearing something nice, "That's a nice jacket. Where did you get it?" These short sentences make people feel seen. Now, let's move to continuing small talk. How to keep a conversation alive after you start it. When someone says something, don't just say, "Oh," or "Okay." Add a little more. For example, they say, "I'm tired today." You can say, "Oh, really? Did you have a long day at work?" They say, "I went to the park this morning." You can reply, "That sounds nice. Was it crowded?" These short replies make the talk natural. Another small talk secret. Use interest. Show you care about what they say. Phrases like, "That's interesting." "Really?" "Wow, I didn't know that." "Oh, I've heard about that." They all show engagement. Now imagine a new situation. You meet a stranger at an event. You can say, "So, what brings you here today?" It's friendly and polite. Or, "Have you been to this event before?" If it's a party, "How do you know the host?" If it's work related, "Do you work in this field?" These small talk questions keep things light and social. Sometimes, small talk can happen while traveling. At an airport or on a train, you can say, "Are you traveling for work or vacation?" Or, "This airport is always so busy." Short, natural, easy. When you want to sound even more friendly, try little positive comments. "It's nice to get out of the house sometimes." Time flies, doesn't it? This week went by so fast. They all sound human and relatable. Let's think of small talk as a dance. One step forward, one step back. You say something, they reply, and you respond naturally. Even something as simple as, "How's your day?" "It's been good, thanks." just a bit busy. Oh, I know that feeling. Is a real conversation. That's the heart of small talk. Another great tip: share a little about yourself, but not too much. If someone asks, "How are you?" you can say, "I'm good. Just been working a lot lately." That little detail gives them something to respond to. They might say, "Yeah, me too," or "What kind of work do you do?" And the talk continues. Now imagine this small talk scene. You're meeting a coworker in the morning. Morning. Did you get stuck in traffic? Yeah, it was crazy today. I know, right? Mondays are always tough. That's everyday English. It feels alive because it's real. Or in school. Hey, how did you do on the test? Not bad. But some questions were tricky. Yeah, same here. I wasn't ready for that last one. These simple exchanges are what real English sounds like. Another powerful tool. Compliments. People love them when they're real. You did a great job with that presentation. I like your hairstyle today. That's a cool phone case. The small compliments can open big conversations. When someone gives you a compliment, reply naturally. Thank you! That means a lot. Or thanks. I appreciate it. Don't just say thanks. Add warmth. And remember, tone matters more than words. Smile, keep your voice gentle, and stay relaxed. Small talk is 70% tone, 30% words. If you're learning English, practice by imagining situations at a cafe, at work, at a park, online, and think, what would I say to start a friendly chat? The more you imagine, the more natural it becomes. You can practice like this. Hi there. How are you today? I'm good, thanks. Just getting some coffee. Oh, nice. Me too. I can't start my day without it. That's small talk. Short, soft, human. Try more like. Busy week. Yeah, a little. But the weekend's almost here? True, can't wait to relax. You see how it flows? No pressure, no big topic, just small, natural lines. Another smooth line. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? It's friendly and opens room for them to share. Or when you meet someone new in a group, I don't think we've met before. I'm Alex. Simple and confident. Now that you've learned how to start small talk, let's move one step deeper. How to keep the conversation flowing naturally once it begins. Small talk is like breathing in a conversation, smooth, light, and effortless. The secret is not in big words, but in small reactions. You can say, really? Eyes, that's so. Wow, that's nice. Oh, I can imagine. These are called active listening responses. They show you are present, kind, and genuinely paying attention. For example, imagine someone says, "I went hiking this weekend." You can say, "Oh, that sounds fun. Where did you go?" Or they say, "I watched a great movie last night." You can say, "Really? What movie was it?" Then they answer, "It was a new action film." You reply, "Oh, I love action movies. Was it good?" See how simple this is. Just a few gentle reactions keep the talk alive. When you're doing small talk, think of it like tossing a ball back and forth. You speak, they speak, and it keeps going. Don't grab the ball and hold it too long. Don't talk too much about yourself. Instead, share and listen equally. Let's practice that flow. If someone says, "I just got back from vacation," you can reply, "Oh, nice! Where did you go?" They answer, "I went to Thailand." You say, "Wow, I've always wanted to visit Thailand. How was it?" This small talk is smooth and polite. You ask one question at a time. Short, clear, friendly. Another great trick is to share small opinions. You can say, "That sounds amazing." Or, "Oh, I've heard that place is beautiful." Or, "I'd love to do that someday." It's short but personal. It connects you emotionally. Sometimes small talk happens about daily life. Let's take an example. Someone says, "I didn't sleep well last night." You could say, "Oh no, that's the worst. Too much on your mind." They might laugh and say, "Yeah, just thinking about work." You could respond, "I know how that feels. My brain never stops either." This shows empathy, a key ingredient in small talk. Empathy means showing that you understand someone's feelings. Not solving their problems, just understanding them. Now, let's talk about small talk in different places. Because the situation changes the tone. At work, you might say, "How's your day going so far?" Or, "Did you finish that project?" Or, "The meeting went well, didn't it?" At school, you can say, "Hey, did you understand today's lesson?" Or, "That test was hard, right?" Or, "Do we have homework for tomorrow?" At a social event, you might use, "This place looks great." Or, "I love the music here." Or, "Do you come to events like this often?" Each sentence fits the environment. That's what makes small talk sound real. Another powerful phrase set is about time and weather. Two timeless, small talk themes. They're not boring, they're universal. You can say, "I can't believe how fast this week went." Or, "Finally, the weekend is here." Or, "It's such a nice day to be outside." or feels like it's going to rain again. The beauty of these is that anyone can answer. You're giving them space to respond. Now, let's move into one of the most important small talk skills: asking the right follow-up question. If someone says something, don't just reply. Build from it. Example, they say, "I tried a new restaurant last night." You can ask, "Oh, really? What kind of food do they serve?" They answer, "It's Italian." You say, "Nice. I love Italian food. Did you like it?" Then, "Yeah, it was great." You can finish with, "I'll have to check it out sometime." You see, that short chain creates a full, friendly exchange. That's real small talk. Here's another example. They say, "I started going to the gym." You can reply, "That's great." How often do you go? They say, "About 3 times a week." You respond, "Wow, that's impressive. I always plan to go, but I get lazy." Now you're both laughing. Conversation achieved. Small talk doesn't have to be serious. In fact, a little humor helps. Try soft jokes or relatable lines. Monday again. "I need another weekend already." Or, "I swear my coffee isn't strong enough today." These make people smile. A smile builds connection faster than any grammar rule. Now, let's explore small talk when meeting new people in groups or gatherings. You can say, "Hi, I'm Alex. I don't think we've met." Or, "So, how do you know everyone here?" Or, "Is this your first time at this event?" These sentences sound confident, but relaxed. They work at parties, meetings, even online spaces. And once you start talking, you can share small details about yourself. Just enough to build trust. For example, "I just moved to this city recently." Or, "I started this job a few months ago." Or, "I love trying new cafes around." Each of these gives the other person a reason to respond. Maybe they'll say, "Oh, which part of the city do you live in?" "Oh, me too. I love new cafes." The secret of small talk is not being interesting. It's being interesting. Show curiosity. Ask simple, open questions. What do you like to do on weekends? Do you watch any shows these days? Have you read anything good lately? They're all open. Not yes, no questions. And they keep the rhythm going. You can also talk about things you both experience, like, "Traffic was crazy today, right?" Or, "This place always has great lighting." Or, "I like how calm this neighborhood feels." These work in everyday English because they're real, not rehearsed. Now, let's talk about energy and tone. Your words are important, but your tone decides how people feel about you. Speak slowly. Use a soft, friendly voice. Smile when you talk. Even if the listener can't see you, they can hear the smile. Avoid heavy topics in small talk. Don't bring up politics, religion, or anything too personal early on. Keep it light. Whether work, movies, hobbies, family, daily life. Small talk is the art of simplicity. Let's practice a few quick dialogues in your mind. Imagine you're in a coffee shop. Someone sits next to you and says, "Busy morning, huh?" You say, "Yeah, it's been non-stop. I can't function without my coffee." They laugh, "Same here. It's my daily fuel." You respond, "Exactly. Coffee is survival." A short, friendly, and natural. Or at work, "Can you believe it's already Friday?" "No, this week flew by." "Tell me about it." "I'm so ready for the weekend." That's small talk done right. Relaxed, rhythmical, and human. Let's try another one. You see a colleague in the hallway. "Hey, how's everything going?" "Pretty good. Just catching up on emails." Ah, the never-ending inbox. Right? It never stops. See, no deep meaning, but warm connection. If you're ever unsure what to say next, try this classic trick. Repeat part of what they said. For example, they say, "I went hiking last weekend." You say, "Hiking. That sounds amazing." Or, "I just got a new phone." You reply, "A new phone." Which one did you get? Repeating part of their words keeps conversation alive. Another gentle move is to show understanding. "I know what you mean." Or, "I've been there." Or, "Totally get that." These are small, but powerful. They make the other person feel heard. Also, don't rush. Small talk has its own pace. Think of it like waves, smooth, steady, soft. And always remember, small talk is not about talking much. It's about connecting well. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be smart. You just have to be kind, relaxed, and attentive. Even one sentence can make someone's day. "Hey, it's nice to see you." "I like your smile." "Hope your day's going well." That's the real magic of English small talk. It turns silence into warmth. Now that we've learned how to start and continue small talk, let's move into the next level: how to make it feel real and meaningful. Not too deep, not too personal, but warm, friendly, and honest. You see, small talk is like the surface of a calm lake. It looks simple, but underneath, it builds comfort, trust, and rhythm. So, how do you do that? You do it through gentle sharing, small personal sentences that show your human side. For example, you can say, "I didn't sleep much last night, but coffee is helping. Or, I've been trying to wake up earlier these days. Or, I'm learning to slow down and enjoy mornings. These short lines make you sound natural. They tell the listener something small about you. Not too private, not too heavy. Just real. You can also react to what's happening around you. That smell of coffee is amazing. This place always plays such nice music. It's quieter than usual today. Simple observations like these are perfect for small talk. They show that you're present, noticing details, not just filling silence. Now, imagine you're talking with someone you see often. Maybe a coworker, a classmate, or a neighbor. You don't need a new topic every time. You can just follow up on what you already talked about before. You can say, "Hey, how did that meeting go yesterday?" Or, "Did your presentation go well?" Or, "You mentioned your dog was sick last time. How's he doing now?" When you remember small details, people feel valued. They think, this person listens. And that's what good communication is about. Even short phrases like, "Oh, I remember you said that." Or, "Right? You told me about that before." Make the conversation flow with ease. Now, let's talk about energy matching. One of the most natural but subtle parts of small talk.